As part of our Genki Aging series, our goal is to empower the fastest growing segments of the Japanese American community, its seniors. We hope to accomplish this by bringing awareness to our community of local senior services and individuals. In this segment, the Nichi Cafe crew travels to Richmond, California to visit Sakura Kai, an organization started to help the Issei population aging at that time some 50 years ago. In the 1970s and the rise of Asian American activism, student leaders from UC Berkeley worried about the Issei, or in many cases their grandparents, as Amy explains.
My dad was one of the early coordinators. Jun Sakaguchi was the first coordinator and was here for, I think, probably 2 years maybe. And then my dad took over. So, that's got to be like 50 years ago. And so we were connected with it was at the time it was Richmond Unified School District Adult School. And it was an adult school program which required somebody with a teaching credential at the time. And so Dad was an accountant and did not want to go back to school. So he asked his daughter who had a teaching credential. And so it was just 2 Saturdays a month. So I would help out. I got involved because at the time I had a young son and I was not teaching at that time. And so Dad thought, oh, she needs something to do.
Like many senior centers, Sakura Kai provided not only social activities, but senior health support, as Amy explains.
We provided services like every year, Kimi Honda would organize a health screening. And so we would get doctors and dentists and optometrists, and they would provide their services for free and do a health screening.
Sakura Kai also started to provide culturally relevant meals to the Isseis at the time and continues to this day for a modest fee.
In the beginning, they would bring bagged lunches, and so Mom was always providing lunch for the teachers because she felt, they were providing their services for free, and Mom was a great cook. And people, when they had birthdays, they would bring in extra things to share with everybody else. And it gradually got to the point where they were saying, let's just make lunch. And so they would make lunch for all the seniors.
As Amy mentioned, her mother stepped in and prepared food for everybody with the help of volunteers. And they were excellent. They were just marvelous meals always. And then after that, it was another group of food prep people, another group. And then they kind of forced Amy, the daughter, to continue. She's also an excellent cook, obviously, and very well organized. And so she has prepared meals. So I would say our seniors are getting more sophisticated. They like the good food. And I don't know if anybody else but Amy could set it up. But they do have a lot of Shin Issei who help with food. They all have the good taste buds. They can flavor everything well, but nobody wants to take the responsibility. A lot of work goes into it.
Sakura Kai continues to evolve in their in-person and online offerings since the pandemic, as Marjorie explains.
Thank goodness for our young volunteers, because they help us set up a web page and they do other things that and teaching all the seniors how to use Zoom. That was a wonderful effort on their part. Going online, we have been working on Zoom because during COVID we couldn't be in person. And even now, as an adult school program in the summer, we're working on volunteer basis, and we've had to work on Zoom. That's the only way. And this is the first year we're going to try spreading out. So one group is going to practice taiko someplace, and another group is doing Japanese American classes, and we're doing things on Zoom as well. The school has enabled us to do hybrid classes, where we have the use of an owl, where the camera takes a picture of the people in the class, and we also have contact with people online. And it's been shown on a TV screen. So there are advantages, definitely. And the biggest one is if we are funded, they don't charge us a fee to register our students. And that is because they were threatening to charge us $220 a senior, and that was too hard. And also, they let us use the facilities without charge. So it's a rare group which can offer classes only in that dollar activity fee, and then they pay for lunch if they stay.
Sakura Kai Senior Center is located at the West Contra Costa County Adult Education Center, aka Alvarado School, every Saturday during the school year at 5625 Sutter Avenue, Richmond, California. If you want to know more about this program, please visit www.sakurakaica.org, and donations appreciated. This is Greg Valoria for the Nichi Cafe.